wild Yoshi too, like most Yoshis, but he's definitely one of the wildest.
It looks like Scavenger's on player 1 and Two Swords on player 2. All right.
Yeah, so Scavenger's gonna give us a little Siegfried. He also plays Kilik. But looks like he's gonna stay with his classic Siegfried today, which is totally fine. You know, Siegfried's quite the overwhelming presence to deal with. I'm looking at you, Save and DEUS. Say something.
As you know, I'm a big fan of Siegfried.
Yes, you are a very big fan of Siegfried.
I'm also
it's allowed.
I love watching Scavenger's Siegfried because for some reason he manages to do a lot of bullshit and get away with it.
Let me tell you, sidebar, Scavenger and I have not only an offline history in terms of like going back and forth, but also an online history. And when I watch those things back, I'm like, what is this? And it's exactly what you just said, but it doesn't look like Two Swords is going to deal with any of the nonsense today. But Scavenger, here he goes. Here comes the Siegfried shenanigans.
Yeah, but Two Swords is actually kind of keeping up with Hilde so far. So if you watch him, Hilde probably actually has the advantage in kind of range 0 situations. But Siegfried's got the damage a lot of the time.
Yeah, and Siegfried also has the mix that did not save him that time. You know, Siegfried is supposed to have some mix, but as you pointed out, Two Swords keeping up with what Siegfried has to offer.
It's mainly going to be like those A-holds she could do. Like basically the little dagger can really do a lot of work. And really just the wall is scary enough against Siegfried, I think. Though. So I think this map will actually help Scavenger in the long run.
Yeah, and you're kind of seeing that too. He is positioning himself to really kind of play near the wall, but it looks like they've reversed positions, and we're going to get our first soul charge of this match, and this is going to be some damage. Doesn't really get anything started.
Okay, well, he only needs one more hit. He's trying. He did like 7 in a row and got it all blocked, but no punishes or anything, so 1-1. Stick and a half for Scav. Have you seen this matchup too much?
I have not, but Hilde is definitely a really good character in Soul Calibur 6, as is Siegfried. So in my opinion, it can really go either way depending on the players and knowledge, just like that, as you saw Scavenger knowing he can sidestep that string. That's what it's really going to come down to here, because both characters are pretty good, but Scavenger, he's getting all of this right now and takes the second round.
He got the full combo for the base hold. That was disgusting. So I guess he can use base hold to kind of counteract that, a move that she could do on her hold. So I was unaware of that. That's actually pretty good counterplay.
Nice interrupt from Two Swords, and it looks like he's just gonna take his time. But again, the one thing about Siegfried is he's one of those characters that can become really overwhelming really quickly. For someone who's supposed to be kind of slow. I mean, between his stances, the damage, the Dark Legacy, I mean, it could really become overwhelming pretty fast.
Yeah, really unfortunate drop though. Two Swords sneaking out the round a little bit. I think overall, like small caliber wise, Two Swords is really going to shine with Hilde a little bit more in the matchup. I'm already starting to see it. Like I said, basically when they're range 0, as long as the wall's not right behind Two Swords, he's doing okay. So as long as he can keep up the pressure and get these nice lethal hit callouts, I think he might actually take this one, but Scavenger's not going to go down laying down here.
Yeah, and you can kind of see Two Swords trying to make the adjustment by taking some steps backwards and then attacking. But again, the sidestep from Scavenger. But this can really go either way. I mean, Siegfried, is this gonna hit?
No, but it's safe. Oh, the reverse slide actually hits out of the string. Just enough frames to sneak that in there, and Scavenger takes the first match. That was pretty good. That was really back and forth.
Yeah, that was a weird interaction there at the end. I thought Scavenger would have held the RE much longer, and I knew the last hit on that Hilde string would become a break attack and soul charge. But as you saw the interaction, I mean, Siegfried shenanigans just kind of saved him there. But I thought he would certainly lose that. Not lose the round, but lose that sequence because of the guard break.
Right. I was very unaware that you could just release it in the middle of that string and then beat the intended counterplay, right? So that's actually pretty good on Scavenger's end. Okay, some AGAs. Okay, so this map you're going to get a little bit more space, but it doesn't really matter if you guess wrong like 5 times in a row, but definitely a little bit more space, so his back isn't against the wall the entire time, so Two Swords might have a little bit more breathing room, but Scavenger is just kind of taking the first round pretty handily right there.
Yeah, Scavenger is just not, he's just not allowing Two Swords to really get anything started. And I also think, and oh my god, that is like the 4th time Scavenger has sidestepped that string, and I wonder if Two Swords has made the connection yet. But I think the spacing that he's trying to accomplish is the right way to go. I just think he needs to do more moves. I think he's becoming really, oh my god, I think he's becoming really obvious with his move choices, and that's why Scavenger's kind of running away with this. He's up by 2 already.
Well, Two Swords is definitely not out of it yet, but Scavenger is definitely, you know, just showing the matchup knowledge really well here. I actually don't see people sidestep that string that he's been sidestepping very often. It's something that kind of goes akin to, you know, Hilda's not really played all that much by a lot of people, so when she pops up and people actually know what to do against her, it's always awesome to see. But Two Swords is like definitely making a nice way at a comeback right here, using the soul charge.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a good sequence from Two Swords. What a way to answer back. You know, he was down 2, but he is not giving up. I feel like that's something Hilde would say. I'm not giving up. Or something like that.
Some generic protagonist thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
as long as it's not justice, we're good, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's something she would say. You know, like, my cape is the coolest. Oh!
I feel you. Ooh,
Yeah,
nice on the counter hit, and Scavenger actually takes it 2-0 over Two Swords. Definitely, Scavenger is leveled up. Every time I play against this man, like, he's always so much better every time, and he's always kind of working to get better all the time. And he definitely still has the hunger, even though this game's been out for the amount of time it's been out. People are still hungry to get better, which is, I always love seeing that.
Yeah, and I mean, just on what he was able to accomplish in that match, all he did was just play his 50-50. You know, nothing he did was extravagant or anything like that. He knew when to sidestep, continually sidestep. I believe that's Hilda's 6-6A plus B or her 6-6B plus K. Continually sidestepped it, and he just did his 50-50 with the low or the mid, and it worked. You know, he played that really well, just knowing where his opponent was not making the adjustments or the connections, and he just exploited it. So good stuff to him.
Yeah, and that was a solid 2-0, but, you know, it's like one of those things like, oh, it was 2-0, but I almost won, you know? Like, Two Swords was he was definitely in it the first match, but Scavenger just seemed to have his number for the second one and just kind of ran away with it. While we're running away over here, though, you can check out the match arena. I'm sure everyone knows what it is, but if you are first time watching this stuff, check out this little link right here. It is free to give 50 cents, and if you want to donate from the goodness of your heart and totally not from any random check in the mail recently, then hit up the Matcherino. We definitely appreciate it. I know I have not been blessed by the stimmy yet, so but
wait, why does that say 41?
Oh.
I'm like, wait, hold on.
Ding, fixed. Low.
5. Okay.
So yeah, definitely go check that out. As always, you know, it always makes kind of everyone play a little bit harder, which I've definitely noticed. You know, especially when the pod gets to a couple hundred and you've been playing in this tournament for 4 hours, it feels really rewarding to take something home. Gives you a reason to come back for sure.
Yep, absolutely. And check out the special sponsor quests, like on the right-hand side, from GovX, Twitter quests, YouTube quests, Twitch quests, and Click quests. Tons of free ways for you guys to donate, and we definitely appreciate all support. Definitely helps keep us solvent. Save NLBC 191. Shout out to everybody that took any time to use any of the promo codes or sponsor quests. By the way, if you guys, for every sub that I get tonight, $1 will be going in the match arena. So if you want a way to support this channel and the tournament, consider subbing, guys.
Yeah, Soul Calibur 6 is an essential worker, okay? So if you do get your stimmy, go ahead and drop some coins in the pot. We won't tell anyone.
Yeah. So
definitely is essential. Without this,
so next up, so just so you know, on screen right now is our casual, or not casual, sorry, off screen matches. This is just we have that ability. But we're going to have a highlighted match next. We're going to have Feremuntrus versus OlcadansWrath.
Thank you, Scavenger, by the way.
Ooh.
So I'm donating that one.
Did you say OlcadansWrath?
Yep.
Where has he been? What?
Does he still play Groh?
Listen, he plays Master. I'm not even going to guess. Yeah. I'm just going to wait until...
Are we going to see the Zaz, maybe? I know. Ooh.
Oh, well.
Oh, no, that's Feremuntrus. Never mind.
Yeah. Feremuntrus is on the 2P.
Okay, gotcha.
But to your point, Zasalamel is also one of OlcadansWrath's stronger characters. Again, personal experience offline. He has ran Zas a lot in tournaments, so I wonder how he's going to handle Feremuntrus' iteration of Zasalamel. And Feremuntrus he's been doing really well, particularly in this COVID season, online NLBCs. So I wonder how Olcadan is going to play this. I'm excited to see how he does this.
From my experience, I'm very, very familiar with this matchup. I actually have a local Groh, and trust me, I feel most of the time it's like, the normal complaint of what people say that soul charge happens, and then you feel like you just get run over. But if you can play solid neutral like before that and then use the soul charge as like a back pocket thing, it's pretty hard to kind of defeat a good Groh in the first place. But I would say the matchup's pretty back and forth. It's really who does the better call outs.
Yeah, and Olcadan already demonstrating his knowledge of the Zas matchup.
Ooh. Yeah, but that's definitely going to be a strong option, though. That's going to be a very strong option. A lot of verticals kind of get blown up by that move right there. Because a lot of verticals that Zaz wants to do are pretty slow. Like, if you dodge them, you're definitely going to hurt him for it. So, just not even finishing off the string there.
And again, that's like the second time we've seen him duck something. I mean, Olcadan is demonstrating he's ready to play this matchup. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say the real demonstration I see is that OlcadansWrath will actually step against Zaz as much as he can, which is absurd. That's mainly what I've been seeing. He steps so many options, and it's kind of scary to do so most of the time. RI, yeah.
Ooh, and what a sequence there between these two. Again, I called it. This is going to be such an exciting matchup to really watch between these two. But again, to your point about some of Zasalamel's moves, the one thing about this character is, it can be hard to play against him if you don't know the matchup. But once you know those areas, particularly where you can duck, it becomes much more manageable. And Olcadan is already showing that. Again, because we all know he also plays this character. So see if Feremuntrus can bring this to a final set, but Olcadan already in Soul Charge, looking to bring an end to this. Let's see.
Yeah, using a good Soul Charge right there. And I would say, too, that a lot of changes to Groh have helped him in this matchup so much more. You actually used to be able to 6K your way out of most Groh could do, like 100% of the time. And they've kind of cut down those frames where you can kind of do that. So the matchup is a lot tougher, like I mentioned. So, like, you're in Soul Charge, you're at a third health already, and yeah, we haven't even seen a Soul Charge up until this point, and Olcadan, like, clearly takes that round with it.
Yeah, that last sequence that he did there was really good. He wasn't. I think he mixed up Groh's options really well. At one point, he kind of went in for his little anime dash, but didn't do anything and just went for the low. So that was really good stuff from Okladan, mixing it up the way he needed to in order to really win, because Feremuntrus had brought that back to a final round. So let's see if he can make some more adjustments during the second set.
Yeah, definitely going to be up close and personal with this map here too. So it's probably, you know, again, kind of even matchup because everything that like both characters kind of flex on, they both have like similar strengths.
Oh, by the way, thank you, Solis, for the 5 tier 1 subs. Throwing in that 5 into the match arena right now. Thank you so much.
Okay.
There you go.
I like the use of AA in the matchup as well, because Groh's not going to use a lot of tech crouches, and then he just hits him with a big old lethal hit.
I'm going to get a scoop. Let's see what Feremuntrus does here. Goes for a launcher again. Ooh, nice fake out. This is going to be some damage. Oh, that last hit really whiffed. I don't know what happened there, but doesn't look like it's going to stop Feremuntrus. Is this going to take it? Yes, it is. He is already up by 2. This is looking like he connected the dots, but let's see. Okladan could definitely bring this back. It's going to go for a soul charge here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Feremuntrus seems to have found something, a chink in, you know, like in OlcadansWrath armor here, so we'll see if he can just activate Soul Charge and take 2/3 of your health away and then kill you with almost a throw. Bam! Ooh, very good call out.
Yes, goes for the RE with a guard break on the way. You hate to see it, but still took the round.
Yeah, it was unfortunate drop by Feremuntrus, but he had a lot to fight against there still, so see if he can kind of clinch out this round to, you know, finish up this match and kind of go on to the next one, or can Okadan actually come back and steal this one?
Oh, nice sidestep from Okadan. Gonna go for the launcher. Let's see what happens here. And this is gonna be really close. Goes for the soul charge.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I believe Feremuntrus just wasted a bar, unfortunately, but still took that last round. And again, he definitely made the connections and brought it 3-1.
You know, Soul Charge is definitely a good option. Like, I don't know, obviously it didn't react to it, but it does beat Zasalamel CE. But if you ever have 3 curses on you, by the way, don't do that. Because it turns into an RI and can't actually kill you. I know that's a niche situation, but it can happen, and it is amazing when it does, so.
Oh, I didn't even know that. So if you have curses on you.
If you have 3. You have to have all 3.
So if you have 3 curses on you and you go for a soul charge, he can just turn it into a guard break? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying his CE turns into an RI. So then it will RI the soul charge activation. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is sick. If you ever see it, you better clip it 100%, because I've only done it a couple times. Okay. OlcadansWrath coming out the gates pretty aggressive this time, though. Ooh. Good block on the low.
Yeah, thank you, Duke Tremont, for the $40 in cash to the tournament.
Duke! Yeah, shout out to Duke. Local NLBC guy. Another Siegfried player. But anyways, again, a duck on that throw attempt.
Yep.
Oh my god.
He blocked the low! And then you die! Yo, how many times have you seen a ring out on this stage before, by the way?
You know, to your point, it's not that common on the stage.
Yeah, this stage is actually huge. For how open it actually is, like, on the ring edges, it's actually huge.
Yeah,
but
that's actually a good point.
I'm really glad he punished with that. That was amazing. Okay, 4-8, kind of bring it in.
All right, Feremuntrus gonna go for a soul charge. It throws the curse half screen.
Okay, yeah. Get hit by this. Okay, he doesn't tech at all, just tries to hit the dead weight and take the neutral again. Yeah, he's gone. 6-8 counter hit's definitely gonna seal that one.
Yes, Feremuntrus is not having this. He wants to put an end to this right now. And again, forcing Olcadan to come off of a soul charge again. But he's going to have to make this soul charge count because he can lose this round and be sent to losers.
Ooh, nice GI. Okay, they're really back and forth right now. They're just trying to jockey for some kind of advantage at this point.
Oh, nice duck from Olcadan. And again, as soon as I saw this match, Olcadan is showing that he has knowledge of the Zasalamel. He plays this character. So in reality, this... Oh, I was just going to say, in reality, you know, he should see it coming and bam, gets hit by CE. Sorry.
But Feremuntrus in the long game situation, kind of 2 sticks a meter on the very last rounds, and he's just kind of all over this round, and he hits the huge tech trap. Feremuntrus is looking to seal this right here. Oh no, he's getting hit with everything right now. He's got to battle Zaz and Soul Charge. Ooh, he can't step away.
Tries to backstep. Did you see the size of that scythe that Zasalamel is wielding? He just tried to backstep and totally got swiped by it. But that was a really good set between these two. It came down to the final set, final battle.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the key, some of the key stuff is Feremuntrus blocks the nice low out of Avenger and just hits him with the punish into reverse ring out. And then, which the move he ended it with is actually 4A, which is his longest reaching move by a large margin, besides 2-2P plus K, which is his big flip attack, like he flips at you.
Yes, I hate that move.
But I remember talking to Feremuntrus once, and I'm like, dude, you need to use this way more, because like ever since, especially after they gave like a curse activation to 4A, and you could do a lot more combo stuff with it, because it's just a big, you know, horizontal that sucks them in, especially in a matchup where you just want them near you. I wouldn't want a teleporting Groh to come at me, and you can't really backstep away from it, and you can't do this like, you know, try to sidestep. A lot of people like to backstep then sidestep, so we'll catch that a lot of the time too.
Seems your prayer did.
How about we try to guess who's on screen right now?
So
I think it is.
I screwed up, guys. Apparently, at some point, the person I had in for the next match that I wanted to put on stream, at some point before the check-in time started, he told me he needed to be removed, and I completely missed it. So that match is not happening. Oops. Looks like main X Triforcer gets a bye.
I'm sure he's happy about it.
Grats. Shit. Okay, so let's see. What is which stream is this?
Oh, this is Station 2.
This is Exander versus Malice. I think this probably just started. I hate putting it in the middle of the match, but Malice is of course Sophitia and Exander is Cervantes main. So while we finish out round one, why don't we watch this? You guys can have at it.
Absolutely. So Exander with his patented, Cervantes. Another one. I think if I had a rival in Soul Calibur, it would probably be Exander.
Oh yeah. Is it because they play Cervantes, or is it because it's Xander?
I know, it's funny, right? It's just I've come across him so many times in tournaments, and I've come so close to beating him, and I have not beat him yet. So it's just like you spoke of hunger at the beginning. I'm so hungry to continue to get better in this game, and I'm just at the cusp of getting him. I'm gonna get him. It's coming. It's coming. I know it's coming. But Malice, the legend himself with Sophitia, nothing to an amazing player, of course, as he soul charges there.
So now that they both have nerfed soul charges, who do you think has the better one?
Well, I think it depends on how you really use the soul charge. So if you run in with total aggression, I mean, Sophitia's soul charge, even though it was nerfed, it's still good. You know, when she soul charges, you're still concerned.
Oh
right?
yeah, for
Where
sure.
it's like-
Ya still works the same way. It's just
Right.
you can't do it 8 times. You can do it like 3. Realistically, you could do it like 2 or 3 times now instead of like 7 in a row.
Right, but I think, and just like that, I think probably Cervantes soul charge is still better between the two.
Yeah, I like how he just becomes the Flying Dutchman and just starts like flying at you, kind of like old school Soul Caliburs, where I remember playing as like a little kid, and every time I played Cervantes, that's the only move I would try to use is IGDR, and just the one where he like teleport above you, and it used to be like an unblockable when he came back down. So I don't know, that's always what I think of Cervantes: the gun and flying around like a crazy man.
You know, it was such a simpler when I was playing Soul Calibur growing up, and I did not have to care about frame data. I remember those times too of just trying to like do the most flashiest type of move, which probably can't do that now. It's probably some unsafe stuff.
I mean, I get it. Like, I'm sure there's always that moment before you get into the real nitty-gritty of what a fighting game can really give you, right? Like when you just don't know any better and you're just trying to have fun, and then you're like, but I'm losing to this 2 frames right here, and it's like, oh no. then you get lost in it. It's very easy to forget why we played this game, and to me, that's always how cool it looks. Like, out of all the fighting games, I enjoy just watching this game the most.
Yeah, it's definitely has its own. It's fairly unique. It definitely stands out. You know, a weapon-based fighter. But I think one of the things that I've loved about Soul Calibur, it just feels so like regal almost. You know, we have these swords. The music is over the top. The stages are kind of, you know, it gives you a nice range. You're fighting in castles. You're fighting on cliffs. It's just, the whole thing is just such a great production. And that's why as an adult, I tend to enjoy this a lot more than I did when I was growing up.
Oh, for sure. And I don't did you know they actually make the weapon, or they say we're gonna make a character around this weapon and then just make the character after that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they actually base the characters on like what weapon they have. So there's a lot of personality in the actual weapon they use, which is kind of really awesome once you realize that.
Ian, what do we have on deck? There's a match coming up.
I am trying to get people to pay attention to Discord. By the way, if you're a player in this tournament, please pay attention to pings on Discord. And if you're listening to the stream,
Oh, they are playing. I just don't know who it is at the moment.
Oh, they're playing?
No, I mean they're about to. It's Kilik versus.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I assumed
Yeah.
it wasn't a real match. So we just kept chatting, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, great. They didn't respond to me. They just went in. On the left is Xephukai. On the right is Ramon.
Cool.
Ramon is playing.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
he lost the bet.
Wait a minute.
That's not true. The backstory here is that I think Boom and him are doing a 1st to 10 with Voldo to prove that they can, like, you know, learn. And that's why they're practicing.
And in response, Xephukai plays Kilik. I like it. I get it. It's gonna be way more fun to watch for sure. But if anyone watches the West Coast stuff, you'll see Kilik Voldo pretty often. So I actually love this matchup. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I don't think I will ever understand what Voldo is doing, but you know, you kind of try to make it work.
Yeah, that's definitely the meme for sure. Is you can play this game for 20 years and still not know what Voldo does. Like,
exactly. You know, but I mean, part of it is a strategy too. You know, because you know Voldo is quite intimidating on his own. You kind of can just do whatever the hell you want to do, which is this is not what Ramon is doing here. I feel like what he's doing it is calculated, but whether or not Xephukai can really you know, call him out on stuff, but you know, Xephukai's already up by 2. He's in soul charge and he just took the set, so I believe that's the answer.
right. So okay, so he really is just gonna go Voldo. I'm pumped for this, actually. I just want to see if he could pull out some craziness, because Voldo actually got a lot of really sweet changes the last patch that we actually had. I think one of the biggest ones that's sort of like a buff and nerf is, you know, his lethal hit in Mantis Crawl, where it was just like you blocked and he hit you low? They actually got rid of that, and it's like more of like a range thing. But it does like way more damage. It does a ton of damage. Like, Voldo's not supposed to do crazy damage, and on that specific lethal hit, he does so much more.
Oh, nice GI by Xephukai, again showing his knowledge of this matchup. You know, we do have quite the amount of Voldos on NLBC, so this is not a character that's fairly new to us, but it is new to us in Ramon's hands. And I'm already seeing him use some moves that I don't typically see from the other Voldo players, such as Manta and Noah. So this is pretty exciting to see.
Yeah, I know he's dabbled in Voldo before, but I've definitely watched his stream too. Like, he's definitely been playing it a little bit at least. Definitely not day one here. But yeah, he plays a very neutral, heavy focused one. He's almost never going into the Mantis Crawl. And if you've never seen like Xephukai's like Kilik, it's pretty solid too. So this is kind of like an old head type of play here, because wow. But it's just heavy neutral focused. Xephukai just has more of a game plan fixed up, I think. Overall, like he knows how to kind of like get Ramon to do what he wants a little bit more.
Yeah, and I mean the thing with players such as Xephukai, the basic fundamentals of playing this game, it translates from character to character. So like having, you know, trained with Xephukai and played extended sets with him, I'm already, you know, not with his Kilik, but I'm already, you know, the strong neutral, not taking too many risks and like poking exactly where you need to. And that's what he's really good at, and that's what we just saw on display here. I believe, did he take that 6 rounds?
Oh yeah, he got no round. He got no round.
Wow.
Yeah,
good stuff to guy. Yeah, good stuff to him.
That was a lesson. No, Ramon is fantastic. He would wash me any day. So I kind of like that he's actually doing it in a tournament and everything else. So props to him for sure. But if you haven't seen Zeph's Kilik, that's what it is. It's actually really solid because he plays with twice a day, very often. So he definitely knows Kilik really well.
All right, guys, real quick before we get to the next match, I want to bring your attention to today's match arena as usual. Right now we're at $86.10. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you want to help this tournament, you can use the promo code SAVENLBC191. You can check out the marketplace if you want an item right there. You can check out the special sponsor quest to donate even more free. We have GovX. That is 90 cents to the tournament for 3 clicks. We have Twitter quests as well. You know, we have a lot of FGC friends, like our friends at NYC Tekken. Of course, NYC Calibur is also on the Twitter quest page. So make sure you right-click for all that extra sponsor money. We have some YouTube quests as well. And we have Twitch quests too, as well as Click quests. So basically, there's tons of free ways to donate to the tournament. Thank you to the top 5 donors. Duke Tremont, Weeabooty, Sponzy, myself, and Fat Destro. We appreciate anybody that takes time to use any of the promo codes or sponsor quests. Really helps the event out. Also, if you guys sub to this channel, for every sub, You know, it doesn't matter if it's Prime or a resub or a gift sub or whatever. I will donate $1 of that to this tournament. So if you want a way to support both the events and the streamer itself, go ahead and feel free. $88.10 is our current total right now.
I just want to say I put in my promo code while you were talking,
Yeah,
so no
thanks.
one has an excuse. No excuses out here. All right.
None.
I'm gonna try and get EndersJ and 8-Way Funds up next.
Ooh. Should be pretty good.
We're gonna get the blenders, Jay. I'm excited.
Blenders.
Blender J.
Yeah.
Alright.
I always enjoy playing against him. You got something, man?
We got
Thank
another
you.
sub.
Thank you, Frog Blonde.
Oh shoot.
And there's the $1 donation. You guys can see it live as it happens. You know, always. Shout out to Shimo Overlay Pro for the custom Manchurino ticker. Always very handy.
So Clive, how many times have you played against Enders?
Oh my god. You know, I stopped counting how many times I've actually fought my NLBC peeps because now I have not fought him over the pandemic. But offline, I mean, I stopped counting a long time ago.
Yeah, for somebody who lives in the Midwest where it's a little bit more barren out here to find some people, every once in a while I get to play against them online, which is super dope. And when Tekken was the hype for like a month because of the new netcode, we actually played each other like a couple times on accident. Like it totally just matched us up together. So I've played him in tournaments. I've played him in that too, and he's just a good, solid fighting game player. And it's kind of crazy to think that at the beginning of this game, you may not have said that. You know, like he definitely had the growing pains, and I think he grew as like NLBC grew, which is really awesome to see.
Thank you to Danerai for the raid, by the way.
Oh,
Shout out to
shoot.
Danerai.
Yep.
So I always enjoy seeing him on stream. I always enjoy playing with him. He's a good person to be around, and he's on the DEUS squad or DEUS. Okay,
Deus.
that makes
Two
way more
syllables?
sense. I'm sorry.
Day as in like, I don't know.
Oh,
various
here comes
other
the Latin
language.
lesson.
It's Latin, man.
I'm just not cultured enough. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And then we got 8-Way Funds. You know, the Tira master. So
Yes, but I never about 8-Way Funds. I never know who he's gonna play. He's another one of those really solid players who he's known for one character, aka Tira, but he's not afraid to switch to Sangmina or to show up with Homaru. So, and he's played. I believe I've seen him play Cervantes before as well. So I never know who 8-Way is going to play.
He picked
Groh.
up.
Although with EnderJ, you typically expect.
He's on the 1P side with Groh, and
Yo.
he's on the 2P side.
and he picks Gorilla Grow. We found out that this default is called Gorilla because it looks like a army thing, so it's Gorilla Grow.
What about Broccoli?
You know that should
Wow. Who
sound.
came up? Wait a minute.
You know what an
Broccoli.
onomatopoeia is, right? Where it sounds crunchy and I don't like it. That's my problem with it. Broccoli.
I'm not gonna let this go. Broccoli. We need to get that on a T-shirt immediately.
I mean, Gorilla Grow totally fits though. Think about it. Like, he's already pretty unga bunga as a character, so it's just, I don't know. I never see people use this default.
Yeah, from a style standpoint, it really is his ugliest one. But you know, if it means we call him Broccoli, I'm with it. I'm with it.
I don't know. That's a pretty good one, man.
Well, here we go. Broccoli losing the first round. It looks like they're gonna do a little bit of neutral here.
All right.
But again, 8-Way, he's another one. Again, no matter what character he picks, you're gonna see him create some space, press some buttons, try to apply some mix-ups here and there. But if anyone is patient and really just pushes the neutral, it would be EndersJ. That's what stands out in his gameplay for me as he ends that second round.
You say patient, but I saw this man 2A and then like while rising A right afterwards. He's actually playing very aggressive against 8-way right now.
Yeah, when I say patient, I don't mean necessarily in like the way you've described it. I think what I was really trying to say was like the neutral.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He'll take his time. Yeah, he'll take his time moving around and sort of press the offense when he can, and that's what I really appreciate about watching him play.
Yeah, he'll force you to play hardcore neutral with him, but I don't know. A lot of times that's hard to do against Groh. He's really good on defense against the soul charge, though. Ooh, he tried to sidestep, but I think the wall kind of, or the invisible wall kind of slowed his step a little bit, and he got caught by it.
Yeah, he had the right idea to try to sidestep, but it was just the awkward positioning. And again, this is what I am used to seeing from 8-way. You know, you kind of look at him get dusted the first 2 rounds, and then out of nowhere, he brings it back. So I'm hoping he does that here and brings this to a final battle. He's definitely pressing the offense more in comparison to the first 2 matches where he lost. So
he definitely played a lot simpler this whole round so far, just kind of going with BBs. I think he did at least half his health in just BB.
Yeah, and again, that's what he's really good at. Just I feel like he's taking some, well, not taking notes directly from EndersJ, but I feel like that's kind of like an Enders type thing too, where you kind of just try to outweight your opponent and then just press the offense, and that's what's been connecting with those BBs that you pointed out.
Okay, just go for A6s and soul charge. Pretty standard so far. But 8-way going into soul charge. Ender's already showing that he's pretty good at defending this a little bit. Ooh, again, the 2A into wall rising A. Guess predicting the really slow option that 8-way actually went with.
Right, he's gonna go for a soul charge, get him off of his back. It's a good call, but it's not gonna matter. He is going to get wrung out. And again, just like I described earlier, 8-way got dusted those first 2 matches and brought it back 3 rounds straight to take that first set. But I'm sure we're gonna get an adjustment from EndersJ here.
Yeah, there was definitely a huge adjustment from 8-way because he seemed to maybe autopilot even like initially, but then once he was just saying, okay, we're gonna play a little bit harder neutral, going for BBs and keeping it more simple. When he did more of the callouts, they were actually landing instead of just taking unnecessary risk, essentially. Like there, like just waiting for the IGDR, getting the launcher, kind of keep it simple.
Yeah, and he's punished that IDGR successfully twice already. I wonder what the timing is for EndersJ where he keeps throwing that out. That's unlike him, to really throw out the IDGR and it not be successful in landing. So I wonder what is happening with that interaction. Gets the lethal hit. I rarely see that one.
You're definitely going to see it more. That move actually got buffed in the most recent patch.
And what's the lethal hit condition? You have to like hop over a low attack maybe?
Yeah. It's similar to how Amaru's 4-4K.
Oh, okay.
So especially against 2A, you know, just being a hard like neutral tool, it's anything to beat 2A that hard is usually pretty good.
And 8-way is up by 2, and EndersJ is sitting on a bar. He's gonna have to come off of it, and there it goes.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
8-way, what? 8-way has just won against EndersJ 2-0.
Probably not used to the Groh, you know, coming
Let's
in,
see.
doing what he's doing.
I want to see how wreck these channel points again. Let me see. Let's see what the line was.
You know everyone better
Oh
than him.
yeah, oh yeah, wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. It was 29
Hold
to
on.
71.
Ooh. Did you cut off voting before he picked his character?
Oh, the cutoff. Oh, thank you, Novamage, for the 100 bits, by the way. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, the voting was 1 minute or something like that. I think it was
Oh,
like 1
okay.
minute.
So
I don't remember exactly when, because like I'm doing mad shit at once. But yeah.
oh, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the voice behind the screen. Everyone actually does a billion things that you definitely don't know about, and Y'all should really appreciate this man, and Saban too.
Both Sabins. We
Both of
got
them.
2 of them.
Both say, dude. See, I'm
Yeah,
not used
no,
to that. I'm
that's-
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I knew
That's
it.
okay.
I knew it. I knew it. I just.
Oh my God! Somebody said he's growing me. I can't. Y'all need to go to bed. I'm done.
Yeah, that was hilarious. He's-
Let's grow.
I don't know if I could call it Broccoli long term though. I like it right now, but I don't know about that one, man.
No, let me tell you something. If I am on the mic and you choose that skin for Grow, I'm not gonna call you by your name. I'm going to call you Broccoli. That's it. There's no discussion. You will now be known as Broccoli. So Broccoli, really sending EndersJ to losers this early in the tournament. I just
We got up by the way.
okay.
All right, so this is going to be Yoki versus Lean-X Triforcer.
Ooh, Royal Mercenaries. I'm
Yoki
being
on the
biased as
2B.
hell. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Go Yoki. She's my teammate in the Buminati League. Also,
Same.
fellow NLBC player, like in real life. You know what I mean? Like, come on, Yoki. And I'm sure Saban DEUS over here is totally gonna add his biased commentary as well. Go ahead, please.
Go Yoki!
Let them have it. Let them have it.
Yay!
Well, Triforce is not a slouch either. I'll stick up for him. Sick
Someone
Astaroth with some of the best Create Soul drip. By the way, he actually has like one of the better collections when it comes to like making Astaroth look cooler. Like he made a Johnny Bravo today, and it's actually super sick. Okay, going for some kind of set play stuff, and Yoki's definitely not falling for it.
Oh, nice GI. And that's gonna take it. Yoki taking the first game pretty convincingly. But let's see. This is a closed off stage. And I think that's gonna benefit Triforce, definitely. Because Astaroth's reach. I think people like to think of Astaroth as like this grappler character, and I just think he's such a mixed bag depending on who plays. But he can certainly contest Sungmina's range for sure.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I would almost contest there's not really a grappler in this game. So he's more of a striker, to be honest, because when he hits you, like especially against a wall, it really hurts. And his combo game is actually pretty sick, because I mean, a lot of characters have his types of grabs, like command throws and low throws. Like, he's not the only character that has that. So, but he definitely gets the benefit off grabs pretty substantially.
oh, and Yoki pressing the wrong button. Yeah, I felt
tech,
she was
though.
trying. Yeah, I felt she was trying to wait for something, but that was just a weird interaction. Triforce running away with this, taking the third battle as we go into the fourth. Yoki's gonna have to turn up the momentum here. She is sitting on close to 2 bars, but this positioning for her is not good. Gonna have to fight her way away from the wall.
Ooh, 6k was a good option, but they traded. Going for the hell sweeps. Reversal edge. Okay, that makes sense. Don't want to deal with the lows anymore. Reversal edge actually beats it out. Oh, he went for the CE. Soul Charge is going to take that away. Ooh.
Right, she's still in soul. Oh my god. Decides to strip him bare, bringing it to the final battle between these two. Meters, both sitting on 1 meter.
Alright, by the way, the cojones to 1B directly in someone's face. That's some gall right there. Triforce are actually really high on this guard damage, and that's basically gonna do it here. Ooh,
Oh,
no ball. Triforcer
Yeah,
can't. Ooh, okay, not there though.
I mean, luckily Yoki pulled it out, but I mean, when something like that happens when you're actually expecting the wall to kick in like it should, and it doesn't occur, that could really tilt some players, but you know, she still made it work. Almost could have fell apart there.
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting matchup because it's almost what Mina normally does is play keep away, right? Because she actually doesn't want Astaroth near her. If you try to notice, like Yoki's trying to do everything to keep Astaroth away, and doing pretty well at it. He's kind of in the driver's seat at the moment.
Oh, but there goes the armor. He's gonna have to pull out more of those to really keep her on her toes. Now she's completely walked herself to the wall. I don't agree with that decision. She's gonna have to find a way away from here.
She is kind of a good angle though. That angle is kind of rough for Astaroth to actually do anything with. But Soul Charge, you're in trouble. Beyblade, gotta deal with the plus frames. Deal some more plus frames. Soul Charge into it. Get off me.
Oh, nice interrupt. It's gonna take it. Yes, and oh my God, again.
In the
Going
face.
into the
So disrespectful. It is so disrespectful. Showing off that Astaroth definitely skips leg day.
The fact that she every time she's won her second round, it's at the expense of Astaroth's clothes. I think it's hilarious.
In the face, dude. Oh, you're against the wall. Be scared. Ooh, goes for the tech trap and gets the throw. That's gonna be huge damage. That doesn't scale at all. Triforce are really just trying to get this round.
Alright,
Okay.
Yoki's gonna soul charge. Let's see what she does with it. For AA, but is it coming? No,
Ooh,
goes for the
second
low.
one just whiffs, unfortunately. And 1B in the face to catch the roll even. Yoki will literally 1B in your face. She is that Mina. She is the one Mina.
Yeah, she definitely plays a disrespectful Mina. And then, you know, my favorite thing about Yoki, right? Particularly offline, is like she will just mop you, right? And just turn around and just smile, you know, just I just beat your ass. You know, you're just like, oh, you can't get too mad.
So she's Xianghua in real life. She's like Xianghua in real life, where she's just like, just kidding, even though she just blew you up.
That's literally what. Let me tell you. Okay, backstory. Again, I have so much history with some of these players. Yoki's another one of my rivals offline, where we tend to go like back and forth, right? Like really sweat-tastic matches that we have, and she will win, and you feel so salty. But you look at her and it just melts away. You're just like, well, I guess I just got my ass beat, you know? It is what it is. But, you know, she is representing
Team DEUS.
Royal Mercenary. I'm, you know, shout outs to her.
All right, so we're going into winners quarterfinals. I think first. Okay, so maybe. Then maybe we're gonna see 8-way again. Actually,
What happened? Who's up?
we're going into winners quarterfinals, and I'm trying to figure out what match I can put up. So
Okay. In the meantime, I'll chill away.
yeah, please do.
Yep. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this tournament. If you have a second of your time, everybody, definitely hit up that match arena. Really helps the players and this tournament. Right now, we're at $96.80. Take a second of your time, guys. Make sure to click the Moobot link, right? And use the promo code that is save NLBC 191 for free 50-cent donations to the prize pool. You can also use the special sponsor quest from GovX. That's cool 90 cents to the prize pool. Twitter quests, YouTube quests, Twitch quests. Tons of free ways for you guys to donate and support this event. Shout out to the top 5 donors. Check out the marketplace if you want an item as well. Like also any subs, resubs, gift subs, or Twitch Prime subs, I will throw in $1 into the match arena. And remember, guys, your guys' proceeds go to help the players out, give a little bit to NYC Next Level, cover these Cloud Parsec instances, and try to give the commentators a little something. So your support during these events is actually greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.
So we're gonna have Rikuto versus 8-Way Funds. Seeing 8-Way again pretty quickly. To get all these matches going. So Rikuto's gonna be on the One Piece side.
All right, and he is sticking with Broccoli. All right.
Oh no. All right, I didn't miss anything. My dog was freaking out. I'm sorry. All right.
There we go. You know, Rikuto with his patented Astaroth. You know, we just saw an Astaroth during the last match, and 8-Way deciding to stick with Broccoli. So you know, here we go.
Is this why I picked up Groh? To beat Rikuto, like, because I know this matchup. I have heard this matchup is pretty tough for Astaroth, and I've tried it before. It kind of is, but if you're good enough on defense, it's not exactly the worst thing.
I don't know. Most of the time when I've seen Astaroth, really good Astaroths lose, it has been against a Groh. So I have heard that Groh does really well against Astaroth, but I mean, again, when you get to this level in the tournament, it becomes really less about the characters, more about the players, and I don't care what character you send out against someone like Rikuto, there's always a chance that you can lose to him because he's such a phenomenal player. I mean, you bring up defense. His defense is so solid as a player, you know, Rikuto, so we'll see what Broccoli can do.
I would say Rikuto's definitely more the patient Astaroth. Out of all the Astaroths I've ever seen, he's definitely the most patient. So that's really going to help him in this matchup for sure. Goes into Soul Charge, get Groh off me. I don't want to deal with it. Just sidestepping a bunch. That's safe now.
Yeah, that was a weird interaction, but look at the sidestep. No, misses the throw. He was just out of range of getting grabbed.
I do respect the 2-2-Bs as he's teleporting, because 2-2-B actually still hella tracks like for moves that do move really far forward or like teleport. It will actually retrack on people. So I don't know about this situation though. Actually blocks the low, goes for a throw after it again.
And I mean, these anime dashes just did nothing to secure him a win. So I want to see 8-Way do more. I mean, he's so close to winning here. Is he going to break the guard? No, he's not going to get an opportunity to. But that's something that I saw Broccoli do during the last time we saw him on stream too, was sort of just use the teleport mechanic associated with Groh's Soul Charge. But is he just doing it just to fake Rikuto out or fake his opponent out? Maybe, I don't know, but it looks like he's gonna go back to his tried and true, which is this crazy lady known as Tira.
I respect it though. Gotta go to definitely what you know. And Rikuto is not really phased by the whole Groh matchup being, and like you said, it's really about the players at this point. And in all honesty, a lot of the time, that's any fighting game. Tier lists only matter if you're doing everything perfectly, right? So a lot of factors can kind of be more into play than just matchup knowledge and things like that.
Yeah, definitely. And Rikuto has already demonstrated that he's very familiar with this matchup. Just watched him sidestep one of the third hit of Tira's string. And I believe we've seen these two on stream as well and came really close. And it kind of is going the same way it did before, where Tira versus Astaroth, it works in Tira's favor. But again, Rikuto just too good.
So far, I mean, nothing to speak of that's really standing out too much to me. They're kind of just really playing the neutral game. No one's taking really big risks is the thing. I mean, Astaroth doesn't really in the first place, but I think Rikuto just immediately had to readjust, and 8-Way Funds is in the comfort seat a little bit more on this one, so he's kind of running more standard gameplay in that he likes to do.
All right, goes for a soul charge, completely shuts down the bull attempt, but again, comes back with a bull attempt to win the match. Is Astaroth.
Okay, going for a lot of throws, surprisingly, too. 8-Way is not really ducking too many of these throws, so just going to keep doing it until you start.
Yeah, I was wondering, something just hit me. I wonder if, can Astaroth punish Tira's 6A? I'm not sure.
I mean, he at least has an I-12, so, maybe.
Alright, but 8-Way is gonna have to work his way to take this set. Rikuto looking to end this while he can.
Ooh, 966B. That was a solid call out on the backstep there.
Oh, doesn't break correctly. Let's see what happens here.
Okay.
Full charge? Yes.
Kudo looks like he's starting to steamroll a little bit. Holding the bar meter probably just to save it. Nope. He's going to go right for the kill here.
Oh, and Whiff City. Whiff City is 8-Way. It's just way out of range to use that string. And Rikuto just punished accordingly. Good stuff from Rikuto, taking that win over 8-Way 2-0.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. I definitely see just a lot of patience from Rikuto. Like, he even ended the first match with just straight up backstepping, a forward advancing move, and knew exactly, like, okay, you're going to whiff at this point and hit him with a 1-1B. Rikuto's definitely been practicing, so I love seeing him at the top of his game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think next up, assuming that he says something, is going to be Xephukai versus Novamage.
Ooh.
Novamage. All right.
Yep.
Xephukai versus Novamage, huh? Pretty damn good.
Yeah, Novamage has already beat Abyss Commando and Feremuntrus to get there, too. So, he's definitely on one today. What else is everything looking like? Here's a couple of matches we didn't see. Is Linkorz is, I think, under no surprise there, definitely been winning, but is actually already matched up with Incendiate, so that's definitely like a sick match coming up too. And like losers bracket is already looking stacked too, so like our bracket's actually pretty huge. We have over 30 entrants today. So a lot of people showed up today. I think it's really awesome.
Yeah, this is close to my cap. I think they should be good to go in there.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching on the other window.
All right.
They are good to go. I'm waiting to switch over.
Xephukai is on the left.
Yep, I see it. We switch over that match in just a second.
All right. I wonder who Xephukai is going to go with. Is he going to stay with Kilik? Or is he going to go to Sophitia or Xianghua for Novamage? Because Novamage is definitely coming with 2B, I believe.
Yeah, he's correct.
Definitely 2B. I think Kilik was just... Oh, interesting. Actually going with the Kilik in the 2B matchup here. I thought it was just because Ramon was playing Voldo, so he was using his... I think most would say this is his third string character, but he's no slouch with it, so maybe in the 2B matchup he feels more comfortable with a little bit more range.
Yeah, and I've commentated this particular matchup before, Kilik versus Novamage, and my conclusion was like, it doesn't matter who you choose, 2B is gonna find a way to 2B. So it's really just gonna come down to managing how to stop her momentum. That's what this matchup, in my opinion, in addition to learning where you can punish, where you can sidestep, etc., but if you cannot manage that momentum, you let her get started, it becomes really overwhelming.
Yeah, I definitely would agree that she has a game plan. Really, that's going to be run through every character. You don't change it too much. But I do like this wall combo right here. Kind of. Oh wow, that still converts. Okay. Hit it with the big stick. Just big circle moments. Wax off, wax off.
Yeah, the tech drop afterwards is really stellar as well. Some good damage from Xephukai, but Novamage is going to soul charge. Oh, what a waste of a bar. Wasn't able to get much off of it, but let's go. There's still time.
Okay, actually duck the throw here. Good sidestep too. Doesn't get a huge chunk of damage, but just enough. Good punish too.
I always forget that move is punishable. What's the frames on that anyways, where she like does that giant swing? You know,
Oh, like startup or like on block? Because the
on block.
Well, there's an unheld version. I actually don't remember the held version off the top of my head, but it's definitely. I mean, he did the max punish there, and that move is.
Okay.
It's a little bit faster than say like a 3B, but it's pretty punishable. So he actually knows the frames, knows what he's doing in the matchup. So that's something I don't see. Obviously, Xephukai like that.
Yeah, Xephukai had prime positioning just now. Unfortunately, that grab whiffed. Let's see. 2B sitting on 2 bars. He's gonna have to use it. No, he's not, I guess. And we are down to the final set, people.
With 2 sticks a meter against 2B. Wow. Does a pretty big call out kind of at the very start of the round. But here comes the Marvel baby.
Yes,
2B
2B in soul charge. Listen,
I don't
2B.
I don't think it matters though. Xephukai doesn't really care. He goes to soul charge. Oh, just a heal? Disrespect? The big old throw? Oh, God.
That was a nice sequence from Novamage. He just continued to push the mix-up until he got an opportunity and went for the CE in the air. Let's see, though. Kilik has 1 bar, and there it goes.
Oh, nice GI. Oh, you're definitely dead.
And the call out. But what I was going to say is, you know, I still think 2B is in the wrong game. I'm standing by that.
Okay, aesthetically, like, as a character, if we just took the whole actual fighting game out of it, she makes sense. She is very anime, and it makes sense to me. However, how she plays, it's mainly soul charge. Soul charge just I know there's a lot of talks of, you know, soul charge people don't like as much in the current state because basically you activate it and you just become god mode and it's really hard to deal with. She is like the worst offender.
Yeah.
Like she is one of the, if not the worst offenders of that particular instance because she just becomes so strong and she already has good enough tools without soul charge.
Yeah, she is just begging for
Wow.
an infinity phone. I'm just saying.
Thank you, Stir, for the 1,099 viewer host.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Not sure who that channel is,
nice.
but I'll definitely be following him right now. Thank you so much.
Yo, welcome to Soul Calibur, everyone. I hope you're having a good time.
1,000? What?
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, this channel's huge. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for blessing me.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, for all the new people, this is Soul Calibur. It is actually not Nier Automata. We just have the same character in it.
Absolutely. Well, again, as we were discussing, you know, 2B, it seemed like the wrong fit, but you know, she is in a Soul Calibur. You know, Soul Calibur 6. How did you imagine when this game was announced we would get Geralt, 2B, and Hamaru in the same fighting game? Are you kidding me? I still can't believe that's a thing.
Ooh, that bubble has crazy invincibility frames.
Since you're talking about it, I have to put it out there. 6 by far has my favorite guest characters of any of the Soul Calibur games, by like a large
totally.
margin. Because all of for every single game before this, every time I saw a guest character, I just like grimaced in disgust. Like freaking Star Wars characters, I hated him. But in this game, Geralt fits. I'm not a fan of him, but he works, right? 2B's from one of my favorite games of all time. And how Maru fits like a glove. Like, he's perfect in this game. So,
and
shout-outs to Namco.
To your point, the way they were actually able to stay faithful to the characters.
Exactly.
For example, with Geralt in particular. It did not occur to me, and I've played The Witcher 3, right? It did not occur to me that his signs were mapped the same way they are in the game. Like, these people pay attention to detail as Novamage just responds so strong with a 3-1 over Xephukai. Let's see what happens in this last set between these two. I mean, I expected it to get to this point, of course.
Yeah, you have to go 1-1. You're not allowed to just 2-0 people. Come on.
Yo, once again,
no,
thank you so much to Stir. Thank you so much. I just looked at all your channels. It's like, damn, holy shit. It's pretty huge. Appreciate you making it rain.
All right, let's see. They're getting another stage change. Let's see how this match goes. Xephukai has been really on point with his GIs thus far. Really good. All right, let's see what he does here. Finally lands a grab. Are we gonna get an interrupt? Decides not to. Finally does. And this is where 2B kind of shines. It's just one hit is needed, just one. And that's why Novamage is keeping up the offense here. He knows that, but wasn't able to really pull it to a point where he wanted to. Xephukai taking that first one.
Yeah, that was a
PI call out. It's just, he's been so on point with that.
Okay, goes into the soul attack though. Yeah, Xephukai's not playing around anymore, but he might get wrung out here.
Damn.
And that's why.
Yeah.
And that's why Clive was saying, like, you feel like the character belongs. She is the only character that looks like, okay, am I gonna die now? And then you just are dead from like a position you never thought you would die from, especially on a ring out. I totally get what you're saying. Like,
I'm telling you, she needs
almost there too. Like at most positions, you can kind of do it.
She would do so well to just have her being flanked by like Morgan and Captain America as she kicks this guy off the stage again. 2B is so lethal. This is exactly what I meant. Doesn't matter who you pick, 2B is going to 2B.
She plays Marvel. This is why I say she plays Marvel, because she just hits you with a launcher and then hits you in the air for a whole bunch. Like she is literally playing like Marvel. Like it's. I love it. I love watching it, but I wouldn't want to be Xephukai. Like, I don't want to get hit by it.
Yeah, and he's trying to switch it up. He's trying to poke in certain places, but Novamage, Novamage, just, I mean, he just ran away with this set with Xephukai.
Wow. That's wrecked. I was 89 to 11.
He just got 50-50 to death in Soul Charge the last couple rounds. And that's what I was kind of talking about. The moment 2B is in Soul Charge, every wrong guess really hurts. And every time you get hit, it's that mental damage that you take almost. Because you're like, all I had to do was block that and not take all of this damage. Oh no, they're back in the game. Oh no, I'm almost dead. Oh, I am dead. Like, you don't get that many chances to recover from it. And once it starts happening, sometimes you just get run over. That was really good. That was really good on Novamage. That was good.
All right, guys, need a quick second to chill. All right, so for all you new viewers, thank you guys all for watching. This is Next Level Battle Circuit Online 40 Edition. NLBC is based off of offline venue, NYC Next Level. So we run these online tournaments, you know, with the Next Level branding to help our local venue out. We use a platform called Match Arena to crowdfund these events. Check out the move out link in the chat. If you want to donate to the event, the tournament completely free. You can use your Twitch name to do it. There's no sign-in involved at all. We also have a special sponsor quest, which donate even more to the tournament completely free. It's from Low Kick Esports, Match Arena, and a survey. That's 90 cents to the prize pool. Twitter quests. We have Twitter quests from all the FGC homies. These also donate to the tournament completely free, as well as the YouTube quests, Twitch quests, and Click quests. Big ups to the top 5 donors right there. And this is pretty much a community-based event. Thank you, Omega Zops, for the $10 donation. This is a community-based event, you know, so everything goes to keeping it solvent. We pay a portion to the players. We pay a portion to our local venue, NYC Next Level, about 25%. Also, we're running these tournaments on a Cloud Parsec, Sab and DEUS of Team DEUS Gaming. It's kind enough to do all the back-end work behind the scenes and make this event fire. So, like, the portion of the proceeds do go to Cloud Parsec. We try to hook up our lovely commentators. So we appreciate anybody that donates real money or takes the time to use any of the promo codes or sponsor quests. Also, if you guys really like this channel, if you guys sub, I will donate $1 to the Match Arena for every sub, and we appreciate everybody that's done that so far. Who do we have up next?
Okay. This is Linkorz versus Incendiate.
Wow. Okay.
Link is on the left.
Again, another NLBC feature. I mean, these guys play each other all the time, and we're getting Amy versus Xianghua.
Which kind of interesting. I guess Linkorz is really sticking with his Amy and trying her a whole lot more, because I would imagine Siegfried's a lot easier against Xianghua, but maybe they try to do a blind pick on each other.
No, Link's been playing Amy recently, just in general.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, he's just favoring just trying to play her in general. But like I said, normally I see Siegfried in this matchup, and it's bad news bears for X most of the time.
And Linkorz finally getting 4 roses stacked, 4 red roses stacked. That's absolutely going to open up some of his options, as we're seeing here already. I wonder if he's going to try to go for purple Amy. That has been a hot topic for quite some time. Purple Amy being like ridiculously, I don't even know how to describe it. Overwhelming, annoying, broke. But you know, a lot of Amys have different ways of approaching how they want to stack her roses. There are some that focus on red. There are very few that try to focus on getting the white. And then there are some that are like, screw this, we're going to get purple and we're going to be incredibly overwhelmed.
I'm not too sure if he's really going to go to kind of white roses. It's kind of like a standard red rose game where you get 4 AA and kind of that buffed. I haven't seen him really go for white roses, but I don't think he's really had a chance to. Incendiate's kind of been in the driver's seat ever since Linkorz even got the 4th rose, so there he's actually taking it back with a huge soul charge combo.
Oh, nice sidestep from Linkorz. This is going to do some damage and absolutely give him the round. And again, it's just like you pointed out. I mean, you don't need to go for white roses if you have red. As that last round ended, as we saw, like, she can hold her own with just having the 4 red roses.
And I could see a few reasons why. Like, the auto GIs are going to be less useful against, like, Xianghua or just Incendiate in general, just because of his timing and everything. But I don't think Linkorz needs it. He actually snuffs out that round there, too. Just doing solid red Amy stuff. It's actually pretty awesome to see. Amy's still good.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
But we are going to see, what, a stage change here? Are we going to get Geralt? Oh boy. Everyone's favorite stage.
Battle 1. Fight.
Ooh, nice duck on the throw by Linkorz there.
All right, and Incendiate's going to try to keep pushing the pressure here, finally getting a good chunk of damage.
I don't think I've ever literally seen that throw. I've seen X play a lot, and I've never really seen that side throw before. That was interesting. Okay. Going pretty wild. Actually doesn't have any roses still, so still needs to work on it just a little bit more.
And you know, that's definitely an anti well, he got his roses now, but that's definitely an anti Amy strategy. Like, if you can stop her from getting her roses early on, it really does put a damper on her game plan.
Yeah, but the moment he's back in the driver's seat with the red roses again, you know, Incendiate has a lot to... Oh, jeez. Get snuffed out as I'm talking here, but kind of had a lot to work with. Kind of both same old meter. It's really, really even so far. Okay, so Linkorz actually just hitting Incendiate over and over and over again, making sure he just does not want him to move anywhere, and kind of losing a free meter right there too.
Yeah, and I mean, we're going into this round with both players having 2 bars stacked, and I'm sure that's going to come into play as Linkorz is looking to close this out. You do not want to give Incendiate a chance to come back, but you know, I've seen this from Incendiate. Whenever he's in this position, he definitely tries to go for a launcher into CE. Well, that may not be exclusive to Incendiate, but definitely to X's in general. You're seeing it there. He's trying to get the launch so he can do exactly that. Wow, it just occurred to me, I've watched this boy play so much that I just know that's what he wants to do whenever, you know, he's down or his back is against the wall, or he wants to bring it to a final battle. As we're seeing, that's definitely a good way, particularly if you have the meter for it.
I mean, there is a... I know, shout out to Cowboy, we're talking about Pizza Cutter. So you gotta name your least favorite pizza place every time Xianghua does 2-2-B, because it's like something slice. And we've called it 2-2-B for so long, but it's such a good move. You're gonna see it so often. And pizza's so good, man. Like,
wait. I'm sorry. Are you referring to Xianghua's 2-2-B?
Yeah, Pizza Cutter, bro.
Pizza Cutter?
No, you just gotta call it like Little Caesars or something. You gotta mix it up every time.
I'm having difficulty with this as Linkorz takes the set.
Yeah, and really solid, by the way. I got a little off topic, but no, for real. 2-2-B? Well, we've been calling it that for way too long. Just call it Little Caesars. Whatever your least favorite place is. You know? Don't say your favorite. You gotta shape some pizza and show some bias, you know? You can say Papa John's if you want, Clive.
Clive is not saying Papa John's.
Oh.
Next. Definitely gonna pass on that one.
Okay. Oh, by the way, just want to give a shout out to Cambosa. I just read his post on Twitter. Running tournaments is really hard, people.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Yeah. I have to do it. Like, I can't stop. Like, you know. Just saying. Like, I read the whole thing and I was like, damn. I know exactly how you feel.
Oh wow! It's when you said that I went to look, and I'm now just.
Oh, you didn't know?
And I'm.
You guys didn't read that?
Buminati.
When did he post this?
An hour ago.
An hour ago, yeah.
Buminati
Well, ironically, I was you know, running a tournament when he posted this, so didn't quite get there. Damn. Cambosa is a homie always, and really, you know, shout outs to him and everything he did for the East Coast, and he just, you know, the whole scene for Soul Calibur.
Oh yeah, it says Noah and Yoki, right?
Yeah, this is Noah is going to be on Mitsurugi, and Yoki's on the right side.
So easily, you know.
To be fair though, we might get them offline soon would be dope. But I didn't mean to interrupt you, man.
No, it's okay. Nowo playing Mitsurugi. I would like to file a complaint. I cannot have him and Kashi pulling these shenanigans, okay? I just can't.
Oh jeez, yeah.
I cannot. I just can't.
Shh. Help! 3 Bs.
And that's really good positioning from him too, like, and that's gonna take it for sure with City.
Yo, Noah's playing really aggressively. It's like forcing Yoki to actually like have to take a step back for a second. I haven't seen a Mitsurugi play this aggressive in a while.
Ooh, nice duck from Yoki on the whiff 66AA from Nowo. That's really good awareness from her. And again, she knows that because Team Royal Mercenaries, you know, we got a little Mitsu of our own. Shout out to Mikashi. That's what's up. And that's why they need to stop playing each other's character. We need to get this established in law or something. This is too much. Seeing a lot of patience here, but finally with something, and Yoki just took the opportunity to take this.
And starting off this one with hell sweeps, going for that type of game. More lows. Okay, Noah's actually having to slow down just a little bit, but definitely still playing pretty aggressive.
And looks like Yoki's going back to just playing the distance game and allowing Nowo to really whiff, which is a good strategy.
Definitely pretty well known to Mitsurugi has a hard time actually running at people. You kind of have to just do this like forward block motion. He doesn't have many moves that actually get him there. So, ooh, that was max range. That was sick.
Yeah, I mean, the timing on that was pretty perfect because one thing I'm noticing with Nowo is whenever Yoki goes into Soul Charge, he's definitely just backing off and just waiting for her to really whiff something or press a button and he gets there first. I mean, it's working out for him. It, again, completely backs off once she's in Soul Charge, punishing with a CE of his own.
I'm really liking these CE punishes. They're really clean. It's been mainly on 2-2B. He's done it pretty consistently.
Oh, the run up, no mix up.
I mean, that Oki pressure is always something Mina will always be some of the best, like one of the best at. Getting up off the ground is hard against her. That's just the fact. Since day one.
Let's see where this goes. And again, I wonder if she's gonna keep it up with this. She's gonna go into Soul Charge. Noel's gonna back off. Oh, he decides to run in this time. Soul Charges of his own.
Yeah. From no 1Bs, but the health speed works anyway.
And it's crazy because he was doing such a good job at blocking that kick sequence from Sungmina, but she landed it exactly when it needed to count.
Alright. I like the interaction there with back turn B plus K. Okay, yeah, just trying to chip away at range here. Oh, that if he would have let that through, that would have been a lethal hit. So that's the main interaction with 6A is that he can't get in with 1A, but it's a pretty tough call out.
And good stuff from Yoki. I mean, she's playing this perfectly. Just keep him out of range and just poke when you need to. And again, if he whiffs, it's really just Mina's opportunity to be Mina. 1B Mina, really.
Yeah. The more Yoki can do more keep out, because the moment Novo's kind of in there, he's doing okay. So it's kind of like back and forth so far. Yoki definitely squeaked out the last match, but this is pretty close.
Alright, finally blocking that mid. And looks like Novo's finally figured out Yoki's tempo. Oh, is this gonna hit? Oh, it does. I wasn't sure if he hit it in time.
Nice whip
He's
on
gonna
it.
come out with Shura.
Gets Shura Blade too.
Charge.
Ooh, gets the Shura Blade. Ooh, jump! It's unfortunate that he whipped that jump attack, but yeah, finished it out anyway.
And as you can see now, Noah's really pushing the pressure, completely backs off of that 4AA attempt from Yoki in Soul Charge.
Okay, runs up. Hit him in the face. Yoki. Still just
Right,
trying
go
to
for another Soul Charge.
Just trying to find something that Noah will actually get hit by. And wow.
And I mean, that's how he won a round during the first set, is he would Soul Charge, and as soon as she would go in to try to get something started, he would just hit something and it would land. He's really good. Like I said, I think he's made the adjustment and he's gotten wind of her tempo.
That's a pretty good call. That's a pretty big call out to use that particular move.
Thank you to SPB for donating $15 to the tournament, by the way, and using the Match Arena code MyMans.
Nice. So we got another stage change here. Ooh, nice lethal hit to start off the match here.
Ooh, Whiff City, both of them. I don't know what that was.
Well, that move's kind of hard to whiff punish, right? Because that lingering hitbox is it's very easy to get hit by it at the end of it.
Yeah, and to your point, she's also like, her hitbox is going backwards and it's kind of like going down at the same time.
Yeah, I think he just got caught up in an awkward moment, but
nice adjustment from Yoki, and that's okay. That's an adjustment on her part, because the last couple of times Noah won in such a big way, it was because he was expecting her to run in and get something started, and he was able to interrupt. But during that last one, she was the one that turned the tables on him. Good stuff.
Ooh, nice lethal hit, catching out the back stub. Wow. Yoki definitely in the driver's seat right now.
I mean, Noah has 2 bars. See what he does with it. And this Oki. Okay, he's gonna Soul Charge. Okay, he's gonna Soul Charge himself. Let's see what he does here. Oh. And that's absolutely gonna end the round.
Yeah.
Good stuff from Noah.
You know, it's definitely a good point. Probably that Mitsurugi launches you with Soul Charge, you're gonna take a lot of damage. It doesn't really matter with one at all. All of them hurt.
Definitely true. Alright, and this is good positioning for Noah if he just keeps the momentum after Soul Charging, but he is tending to just back it. Ooh, wow, that was a weird interaction there, and this might be some damage. Let's see. Yoki just needs one more sequence. Will she get it? She just, oh my god. One Bimina.
One Bina, man.
Oh my god, that one backstab and just caught it. Caught it.
Yoki's not afraid. She will 1B you. And then smile when she says game, right? It doesn't matter. No, that was so solid. That was very, very even. And that's really the best matches we could ask for, is whenever it's even. Because
Yoki's just on fire these days.
Yeah.
Why get a next match? I'm gonna chill again, Ian.
Go for it.
Alright, thank you guys so much Congratulations to Yoki once again. That was amazing, guys. Okay, let me pull up this match arena and see where we're at right now in the tournament. Is this top 8 yet, or close?
Yes, it is.
Oh, so can I take some time to end this recording?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're gonna have a couple of minutes break, guys, before we start.